Welcome back to Couples Therapy. In a world where children go to bed, a married couple thrives. What's the name of our town? Do we have a name? No, it's not. I can't even say town because we don't even have an actual building yet. Besides this little shack that we've got.
Really weird that you said town.
In a town surrounded by Tic Tacs lives a couple
of professionals.
Welcome back. It's Couples Therapy. We are here for you with a relationship topic, not necessarily always a personal relationship topic, more of just like a team building relationship exercise topic. A way to get to know your partner.
If you dare.
If you dare. So, what do we got here? This chap, I keep doing chapisode. This chapisode. Why do I do chapisodes? Oh, that's right. I'm awesome.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason. Oh, yeah, side note story. So we have, if you haven't watched the other videos, we've got chickens and ducks, and then yeah, we had 3 ducklings hatch recently, but they all hatched like within a week from each other. So they're all walking around the yard. There's like these 3 mama ducks that are taking care of them. I'll have to try to get a video.
Super cute.
So there's 3 mama ducks or 2 mama ducks most of the day, and then the ducks are all hatched 1 week from each other. But you can see the size difference. So you see this little tiny duck, a little bigger duck, and then a little bigger duck, and then you see the mama ducks. But I went out tonight to put the ducks away, and the tiniest duck, I couldn't find it. So sad. So it's either one thing. We're hoping that it's just because because the sun was setting that it just found a place to hide and is being super quiet because it doesn't know what to do. My suspicion though is that a raccoon or a cat or something thought it'd be like a scrumptious little snack. Because the other 2 ducklings were freaking out when I went out there. Actually, they're more like a. We're like, yep, that's right.
I was enjoying having small, medium, and large.
Yeah, it was
so
quite funny.
cute.
It was really totes my goats. Totes my goats, as our kids would say. Our kids don't say that.
Thank goodness.
I know, right? So this is a cool topic. We're gonna take it easy this episode because I think the world is still burning, and it's hard to even go anywhere up there because everything is on fire. So I'm just gonna try to see if I can find some more diamonds. And while I'm doing this, the topic that we're gonna talk about this time,
Yes.
and you don't tune in to watch us build stuff. I mean, come on. We've got the skills of a person who plays Tetris when it comes to Minecraft.
Yeah,
We've got very limited in our Minecraft abilities. The topic today is, what's your favorite thing to spend money on?
Ooh, money.
Money.
Favorite
You
thing
know
to
you
spend
want
money
it. You know you got it.
on. Favorite thing to spend money on.
What's your favorite thing to spend money on?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a tough question because it's tough. My answer, I feel like my answer is going to be your answer.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I think this is like the newlywed game, and they're
I
like,
don't think so.
what's your favorite thing to spend money on? And then I'm like in a silent booth listening to like AC/DC.
I
and then
think
you're like,
you're gonna be wrong.
okay,
This will be interesting.
that's fine. Wrong is good. I love being wrong. Happens all the time.
Go for it. What do you think?
I think one of my favorite things to spend money on is food and beverages.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it's like one of those things in life when you don't go cheap and you just have really good food. So we have actually in our life we have themed food days. So like on special holidays or special days of the year, we have special things that we can look forward to food-wise. And that's like super fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's super fun. So we have a little binder, and then we can actually open it and go, oh, this day's coming up. Can't wait for this day to happen.
That is fun.
And so I think one of my favorite things is the being able to spend money on good food. So you, instead of buying cheap cheese, you buy really gourmet fun cheese.
Yum.
Instead of like cheap crackers, you buy really good crackers. fancy crackers, salamis, craft beer instead of the cheap beer. That's a little different now because I just make it. But before I was making the beer, I was buying growlers of good beer for the most part. Except for that one night that I watched that Van Damme movie. I had to buy I bought super cheap beer for it because I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna watch this Van Damme movie with some cheap beer. It's gonna be amazing.
What else would you be able
I know,
to
and then
drink?
the problem was the movie was JCVD, which I thought was gonna be like a spoof movie about his life because I didn't even read it. I just saw the title and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a spoof movie about his life. It's awesome. And it kind of wasn't really a spoof movie about his life. It was more like a hour and a half biography, fake biography, sort of. It was a trip. Bravo, Jean-Claude, if you're watching this, bravo. I stayed tuned. I watched the whole thing, man. But I also drank a 6-pack of beer to get through it. But true story. But yeah, craft beer. So what's your favorite thing to spend money on?
Oh, I think I would have to say books.
Books?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just a dork.
You're not a dork. You like spending money on books? You don't buy books very often,
buying
though.
books. I know.
Is it? You looked over at me. She was falling asleep like 10 minutes ago. Now, because we're talking about this, she is heated up.
I am in.
She is in and heated up. Why don't you buy books more often? Because the kids will wreck them, or?
Oh, that's probably part of it. No, it just doesn't seem like that would be a prudent thing to be investing in. So I try to contain myself.
Interesting.
Yeah. I know, truth's out.
Do I have anything that let's keep the subject going. Do I have anything that I would be spending money on, but I don't think it's worth the investment because our kids will probably break it?
Like everything.
Yeah, maybe. And that's not, that's just a reality. A lot of people, I think,
Yeah.
have that perspective of like, well, then why would you have kids? But kids are amazing, and they're way better than any physical thing you can buy.
Sort of.
But there is sometimes, maybe. If you are watching, kids, go to bed. Come on, it's past your bedtime. No, but there's a part of, I've joked with people at work, and I might have said this in a previous episode, but like part of having children, like getting married and having children, is to just kiss everything that's personal to you goodbye, because it's like you're forever. Because if you can't get married and have a bunch of kids and be even if you had 2 or 3 kids, like you can't be attached to physical things because they're not gonna wreck them on purpose. It just happens. And if you're attached to stuff, man, you're cruising for a bruising, because they're gonna rip you up. They totally are. They're gonna just eat up everything that you that is near and dear to you. And they're not doing it on purpose. They're not doing it to spite you. They're just kids, and they're curious. Or are they? It's a deep, dark plan. You think I love you, Mom and Dad? Think again. They tell you when you're older, and they go, "Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, bro. Hey, remember when we were kids and like we broke everything that was yours that you liked?" And you're like, "Yes, son. Well, we had the forethought to do that on purpose. I hate you so much and all your crap."
Yikes.
I know. Who taught you these things while I was at work? Who taught you to say things like this?
Yikes.
The UPS man. He taught me all the bad words that I know. He taught me to talk like a surfer, dude. That's awesome. He was so tubular, that UPS dude. Well, I'm never gonna get anything shipped to the house by UPS ever again. Too late, man. I called them up and made it a mandatory thing that even if you order something and it's supposed to go FedEx, UPS is gonna pick it up from FedEx and bring it to the house, dude. You have anything to add?
No, that
Bruh.
made me speechless.
We were talking today at work about this guy in the media right now. We're like, someone was like, "You got to go home and start working on your impression of this dude." And I'm like, kind of not really, not interesting
Someone
to
you
me.
can share with us?
It's why are these? Whose tunnels are these? It's the guy. What's his name? The swimmer, Loki, the guy from Avengers. But so this kid that sits next to me, it was really funny. He goes, that guy seems like the type of guy that would just say "brah" a lot. Like, "What's up, brah? What's up, brah? Yeah, brah, I just vandalized the bathroom, brah. Blamed it on the police, brah."
So weird.
What, that he did that?
Yeah?
Yeah, brah, I was held up at gunpoint, you know. Yeah, I offered my medal for the lives of my friends. He wouldn't take it, man. It was we were on a gunfire getting off that ship like Clinton, you know. It was crazy. I live a tubular life, man. Crazy life, Vita Loca style. Ricky Martin's my tour manager. Pretty awesome. I don't know. So yeah, so you'd spend money on books and I'd spend money on food. Where does that get us?
Well, I'd be with you on the food thing for sure. But
Yeah, man, we love our food.
too much.
Too much. I don't think we love food too much.
No.
Although going back to previous topics, we do become very particular about food.
Yeah.
Because if you start having, if you start realizing what's in food, what's in stuff that you buy, you start thinking like, oh, I gotta eat more quality. Once you start upping the quality,
It's all over.
it is over. It gets a little weird to go back to cheap stuff, whether it be anything like cheeses and stuff. Like Mama Dynamite and I, we could never buy a pack of like just old-fashioned American sliced cheese anymore.
Killed me first.
Can't do it. Because we're cheese snobs, you see. We've become cheese snobs.
A little bit.
I don't think being a cheese snob's a bad thing, though.
I'm proud.
I'm proud to be a cheese snob, and I wish that
Exactly.
you were too. Yeah, I haven't found any diamonds yet.
Oh, I forgot that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I found. What did I
Aw,
find?
honey,
I
come on, you
found
can do it. Good
10
luck.
gold, 20 iron, and some lappy and some ready.
Ooh,
Yeah,
not so good.
pretty good, bro. Pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty
You,
good.
you have a pretty good bra.
I have a pretty good bra. I like my bra. He's cool. You know, it's just like he's like a cool jacket. Just fits just right, you know. My bra, so awesome he is. Cool bra. Wouldn't ask for a better bra than my bra. It's funny that people say that. Closed caption for the hearing impaired. I think that's all the time we have. Once I give that closed
Gosh, that
caption
goes by so
announcement,
fast.
I know. Well, I can't see the sun, so this is probably could be an 8-minute episode for all I know. I'm down in my basement mining for diamonds. One of the most boring things you can do in a Minecraft video. But the thing about us is we've got a topic,
I guess.
and that's all that matters. People want to hear our topic, Mama Dynamite.
Yeah.
But like, oh, I love topics. Give me more of your topics.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, we got tons of topics. Topics are our friends. Who doesn't want a topic? Oh, I can throw this. I'll throw this topic in at the end. I was at work today, and I'm thinking about my next challenge.
Oh.
Yep, thinking about how I need to get back into exercising, because I had a great stint, and then I took my stint and I threw that stint in the toilet and I flushed it. I was like, you were good 8 weeks. I loved you. I loved everything about you. But you can go down the crapper with my number 2. I hope you find better life somewhere else. I hope the neighbor maybe digs you up. Exercise, because I am done with you. It's hard. It's really hard to be focused and do the same thing every day. I sent you a video. Maybe I should, you know what I should do? I should link the video in this video,
Okay.
if I remember. It's a video about drawing your life. I found it very interesting. Just the idea that I might have the stats a little wrong, but this lady was pitching. She was pitching. She was pitching that you remember things visually 65% more than when you don't see them visually.
Okay.
Okay? So the whole concept of this video is that she shows you how to visualize. She had a pretty big notepad that actually you watch it and you go, well, I obviously can't do this because I don't have a large notepad like her, but it's an awesome notepad. I mean, I would do it every night if I didn't know. But anyways, you see, oh, lava, I'm gonna die. So you visually draw, and you don't have to be an artist. You just draw where you are currently in your life. This probably wouldn't pertain much to like an 11-year-old. Although if an 11-year-old did it, the whole point is you draw where you are now, and then you visualize where you want to be, the things that you want around you, how much money you want to be making, the things you want to be doing. So like if you are, even if you were 11 and you're like, oh, my dream is that I'm going to be making $100,000 a year. I'm going to be a carpenter. I'm going to have lots of customers. I'm going to have a big family. I'm going to have a wife and 2 kids. You draw that. And then in the middle between where you are now and there, you draw 3 arrows. And those arrows, the video tells you, they mean there are 3 different things. Like one of them, the last one's like call to action, and then the other 2 or something. And you're supposed to just like close your eyes. And the whole concept, I actually don't even know this lady's qualifications for coming up with this. But the whole concept is that our mind, when you start, you can like trick your mind into thinking like there's a rational part of your mind that says, I don't want to do that because that's unknown, and I'm scared of the unknown, and it'll actually reject new ideas because it just doesn't want to take the risk. But then when you can trick your mind and say, I'm just going to close my eyes and imagine, then your brain, she says, your brain actually comes up with ways to get there through the art of just imagining it, and it actually helps you and processes it, even though if you really sat down and wanted to do it, your brain would be like, oh no, it would come up with all the what ifs and all the fears and all that other stuff. So she said it's very, very helpful, and I thought it was very interesting. I'll put a link in the video, and if anything, it's only like a 10-minute video, so if anything, it might help somebody out there if they happen to watch this video and they watch that. Maybe they're at a pickle in their life where they're like,
Man, this is sour. This is the sour part of my life.
Little pickle.
And nothing like a Schmuckers.
what did that guy used to say?
Oh.
Yeah, the stork.
What did he say? Yeah, some classic pickles.
I'm a classic pickle. Yeah.
He had the Groucho. Was it Groucho Marx? He had the Groucho Marx
He
voice.
didn't he?
I'm a classic pickle. Yeah,
Does he have a mustache?
Eat this pickle.
Anyway, we have probably exceeded our time, but I'll try to put that link in here. And if the link is not there, email me and say you forgot the link, Nimrod. And actually, don't email me. Send me a voice note that sounds like that. You forgot the link, Nimrod. And then make sure you tell me what link I forgot. But I'm gonna try to remember it. And then I'll put it in the below in the video. I think it's worth a watch. I can't wait. I want you to watch it because I think it's fun. We just got to go on eBay and get it, or on Amazon and get it.
Buy it.
No, not the video. We're gonna buy really, really large pads. This lady's pad was huge.
Oh yeah.
And her drawing, it was like she mastered how to draw cartoony. Like her drawings were actually really good. It makes you go, oh. For what she was doing, they were good. They weren't like Mona Lisa stuff. I mean, but they were. I was kind of impressed with how she was drawing her stick figures. But anyway, that's all the time we have. I think we made some progress. We talked about our topic, and I mined for unsuccessful for diamonds, but I did pick up some other stuff that we can throw in the chests. We've done some off-screen mining just because this type of stuff is boring on a video. But at least in this series we have a topic we talk about, and you can catch up with us. But we will catch you next time on Couples Therapy.
Adios.